All right, there you go. All right. And we kick off.
60 seconds.
She had a head attached to her back, which was really strange.
Dear Mother, I miss you. How are you? I'm hosting the game now.
That's great.
Thank you.
Here's my phone.
Greetings,
That's
welcome to
something.
the show. I'm Raul, you're the contestants.
Raul.
How many of you are there?
Just the
Gotcha, one player. Go ahead and type in your name.
Sure.
Very funny. Nice prank.
Somber.
Let me
think that
do it
lamp
for
on the
proper.
Oh yeah, hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with, oh boy.
The villagers down there and just
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Brady. Very Brady.
It's a mess. I know he
20
was a guy
seconds.
after that.
this place filled with smoke.
Yeah, that's about as white as my first loop.
Ah, man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
10
That's
seconds.
Good luck.
9.
That's
Eight.
right. And 2%
Seven.
empty.
Okay,
Six,
here we go.
five,
Lose the desktop.
four,
Okay, go to
3.
black.
Paid for by the National Ice Board. Not affiliated with the National Water Council or the National Association for the Advancement of Water Vapor.
You don't know where it's been.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to You Don't Know Jack TV. My name is Schmitty, and I want to be the first to congratulate you for dragging yourself away from the idiot box for a minute so that you could sit in front of a computer game by yourself. Okay, looks like just the two of us today, huh? Great. Now I can say whatever I want to. Yeah, baby. Okay, come on, let's go. Throw me a category.
Oh.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
Let's take a look at how Victor Kiam's mind works. How does $2,000 sound? Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Suppose you have Victor Kiam over for dinner. Based on his famous Remington electric shaver commercials, what might he do if he has a really good time? Buy your house, shave your head, give you a football team, or burst into song?
I think he'd buy your house.
According to the commercials, Victor Kiam liked the Remington electric razor so much, that kooky guy went and bought the company. So maybe he'll buy your house, or at least your plates. Great meatloaf. Here's $20 for the plates.
But I'm not done eating. Wait, oh.
All right, I need a category. Shake hands with Sleepless in the Saddle. $2,000 for correct answer. Okay, let's see what kind of losers we got in the personal ads today. When you know it, you buzz in and start typing, all right? Oh, here's a good one. Single brown Palomino in search of someone to roll in the hay with. I'm hung like a horse and love to talk, but only to that special someone. Hop in the saddle and call me. Who placed this ad? All right. Mr. Ed is a talking horse, and a very attractive one at that. And it's not often that you get to put peanut butter inside your date's lips. Now, carrots, on the other hand. Give me a category.
This is question 3.
This one's called Fire Walk in the Rose Garden with Me. We're playing for $3,000 this time. All right, Twin Peaks fans, listen up. Because the Twin Peaks town sheriff shares the name of a particular U.S. president, which famous presidential quote would be most appropriate as the sheriff's motto? Speak softly and carry a big stick. The buck stops here. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, or I am not a crook. The sheriff on Twin Peaks is Harry S. Truman, and Harry S. Truman's Oval Office desk held the motto, "The buck stops here." And once we found out who killed Laura Palmer, David Lynch's desk motto could have read, "The viewership stops here."
I mean,
Category, please.
Not wrong.
And our special guest tonight, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any telly. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Righto, let's cross the Atlantic for this one, shall we? Which of the following is not an actual British kids show? Bag Puss, Wurzel Grummage, Pardon My Crumpets, or Blue Peter?
I would have say 2.
No, Wurzel Grummage was real. He was a dirty scarecrow who could remove his head. Man, I thought Mr. Green Jeans was scary.
What?
Should have picked this one. There was never a British kids show called Pardon My Crumpets, but I think there was an American kids show called Move Your Buns. Time to pick a category.
Are we so half at it?
Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is Remember How You Laughed at Fox? This is it. I'm going to read off 7 titles to you. And for each one, I need you to tell me if it's a show on the UPN network or a show on the WB network.
Oh.
As each one comes up, if it's a UPN show, press 1. If it's a show on the WB, press 2. And hit 4 if you want to skip. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. Okay, can I get 30 seconds on the clock? And
hopefully
we're
none of
off.
these are too bad crossover
Star Trek
ways.
Voyager, UPN or WB?
That's UPN.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
She's WB.
The Parenthood.
That's UPN.
Moesha.
Oh, wow. UPN.
The Wayans Brothers.
WB.
Clueless.
WB.
Last one.
Oh.
Unhappily Ever After.
UPN.
That's
No.
all 7. You know, you only got 4 of them right, which is not very reassuring for the rest of the game, is it? Let's look at your
Well, let's
score.
be honest, though. Who remembers the UPN and WB?
Hey,
Nobody
keep it to
does.
yourself.
Nobody.
All right, pick a category. This category is known as Chachi Needs Joni. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Heavens to mercy, TV's Chachi is horribly distraught over his breakup with Joni, and he's desperately searching the TV airwaves for a replacement. Which of the following shows does not have a Joni or Joan who can help Chachi ease his separation anxiety? Please Don't Eat the Daisies, The Jetsons, 8 Is Enough, or Good Morning America.
Jane. Oh, it's Jane.
There's no Joan on the Jetsons. The mom's name is Jane.
There you go.
Although if I were Chachi, I'd be going after Judy Jetson. Wah, wah, wah. All right, I need a category.
George would murder him.
Order.
Don't shoot. Got him ordered.
Tonight.
Savory.
I love you, question 7.
We're calling this one Wake Me Up Before Your Show. I'm gonna make this one $1,000
Wham.
bucks. Hey, you remember George Michael from that really dreamy singing to a Wham? Well, if George Michael were to host a TV show that already had his name in the title, what kind of show would
It'd
he
be
host?
Sports
The
Highlights.
George Michael Sports Machine. It's an actual sports highlights program. So, George from Wham could host the Sports Machine. Then he could go on to host Inside the NFL on HBO and do a Where Are They Now segment on Andrew Ridgely. Throw me a category. May I introduce, say it again, and I'll kill you. You get it right, you get $2K. Hey, help me out here, will ya? I am trying to think of the name of this TV character. It's driving me nuts. It's fill in the blank, so you're gonna have to move your fingers a little bit, okay? What's this woman's name? She's a citizen of Fernwood. She's totally obsessed with waxy yellow buildup. She's got these dumb Raggedy Ann looking braids. She's always like rubbing her teeth dry with her finger. What is her name?
The name sounds familiar, but I
Let me
can't
show
think
you
of
what
it
you
at the
should have
moment.
typed in. It's Mary
Mary
Hartman.
Hartman.
Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman. Thank you.
Say that name one more time. Say
Give me
it
a
one more
category.
time.
Well, what do we have here? NBC and the Valley of the Fat Beats. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. You know, it's really sad that not many rappers give their props to the old school king, former Today Show host Dave Garroway. Because he always closed the Today Show this way. What phrase shows that Dave Garroway was down for the real? Courage, and we out. Peace, or that's the way it is.
I think that'd be peace.
Dave Garroway, the original host of the Today Show, used to close out the show with a simple peace. but not before sending a shout out to his main man, DJ Fred Muggs. Category, please. Here we have whatchamacallit vision. You give me a right answer, I'll give you 3,000 bucks. Heads up, here it comes. Let's imagine that instead of television, TV was named after the person who was considered its inventor. What would it probably be called? Leica vision, Edison vision, Marconi vision, or Zworykin vision?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
The correct answer is Vladimir Kozma Zworykin is considered the father of modern television. Zworykin vision. I think if you want to see any Zworykin, you're going to have to get Cinemax. Okay, you made it through one round. Let's see what happens in round two. Let's do it. Don't forget, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Time to pick a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for, gentlemen, choose your weapons. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, do you remember that TV Western, The Rifleman, starring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain? Well, how do you feel about this? If instead of a rifle, Lucas McCain had used a weapon from Chuck Connors' pre-television career, what might audiences have seen him do? Slip rat poison into a bad guy's drink, hack up a bad guy with a meat cleaver, beat a bad guy with a baseball bat, or bulldoze a bad guy's hangout.
I think baseball?
Before he went to Hollywood and became a big star, Chuck Connors played first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. But you know, I'm not really sure what his batting average was, so maybe using a bat wouldn't be the best idea. Hold still, you bad guy.
Ha ha, no batter, no stick.
Oh.
All right, pick a category. I believe this one is called Epic Poetry and Graphic Violence. Heads up, this one's gonna be 6,000 bucks. Hey, did they make you read Beowulf in high school too? You remember that gory old poem about the guy named Beowulf who fights the monster named Grendel?
I don't think we really went over it in high school, unfortunately.
Suppose in Beowulf's further adventures, he encounters Grendel from the 60s TV show of the same name. Considering who played Grendel, which of these might be part of the poem? Beowulf drowning Shirley Booth, Beowulf pulling Imogen Coca's arms off, Beowulf decapitating Dabney Coleman, or Beowulf hewing Ava Gabor in two?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
You want to see what the smart money says? Imogen Coca starred as Grendel, a hard-working office temp in the show Grendel. And you know, if Imogen Coca could handle working with Sid Caesar, then I think it's Beowulf who's in for the ass-kicking, not her.
Yeah.
Throw me a category.
I could see it.
15!
Coming at you. There's Pepsi all over these seats. 2,000 bucks for a correct answer. Now come on. This TV advertising thing has gone way too far. Let's say they've even started sponsoring the studio audience. Based on the audience's famous nickname, which company would most likely sponsor the audience of the kids show Howdy Doody? Tropicana, Oscar Mayer, Planters, or Domino's?
I believe they were known as the Peanut Gallery.
The audience at the Howdy Doody show is called the Peanut Gallery. Perfect title for a Planters Peanuts ad campaign. What time is it, kids?
It's Planters Peanuts and Planters Package Nut Assortment Howdy Doody time!
Give me a category. All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
Gibberish question.
Your gibberish category for today is attacked by the alphabet. The opening value of this gibberish question is 10,000 bucks. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, listen up and tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with? Letter wronger, blaster. And don't get tripped up by that punctuation.
Blaster.
First clue, it's what Steve Austin is. Duh, he's an astronaut, right? It's what Steve Austin is after being rebuilt. Last clue, he's not just better. Make me proud. Type in your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, if Steve Austin is so much to brag about, how come they had to build him a girlfriend? All right, I need a category.
Yeah, well, they can't rebuild everything.
The category, flying solo. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, do you remember in The Empire Strikes Back when Han Solo gets frozen in that carbonite stuff? Well, if the rebels want to find another Solo to fly the Millennium Falcon while Han is out of commission, whom should they ask? An agent from The Man from U.N.C.L.E., the teacher
That
from
was
Head of the
Napoleon
Class.
Solo.
One of the two agents in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. is Napoleon Solo. And his partner is that Russian guy, Ilya Screw it. I'm calling him Chewbacca. All right, pick a category.
And more impressively, it's actually 16.
Today's specialties include, I guess you don't know the way to San Jose. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. Which of these places with the arrows on the famous signpost from MASH not help you find? A Thai restaurant in Bangkok, a karaoke bar in Tokyo, a nightclub in San Francisco, or a hot dog stand at Coney Island?
I knew they had signs. If I had to guess, maybe they do have Tokyo and San Francisco, but Coney Island,
Why didn't
maybe?
you pick this one? That MASH signpost does not have an arrow pointing to Bangkok. But listen, if you go down the road, take a left, go straight for 2 miles, there's a Korean gas station attendant who can get you some great takeout from Peking. You just tell him Schmitty sent you.
Oh, sure.
Category,
dude.
please. Open wide and get ready for Father Knows What Makes the Kids Happy. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Hey, imagine this heartwarming episode of Father Knows Best. Jim Anderson, the father who knows best, has bought his kids a set of those sickeningly sweet, personalized storybooks. Which title will not be included in the set? The Princess and the Pauper, Kitten in Boots, Jack and Will, or Bud and the Beanstalk?
I don't think there was a will.
Where there's no will, there's a way. The father on Father Knows Best calls his kids by the names Princess, Bud, and Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He knows best, all right.
Princess, of course, is the oldest,
Time to
and
pick a
Kitten is the
category.
youngest.
The category is Happy Days and Ways to Get Gum Out of Your Hair. You want $6,000 bucks?
Ice
Give me the right
cubes.
answer.
Lots
Hey, do
and
you
lots of
remember on
ice
Happy
cubes.
Days how Fonzie was raised by his grandma Nussbaum? Based on what Grandma Nussbaum called Fonzie, which peanut butter commercial might cause Fonzie's head to jerk toward the TV? Goober ads, Jif ads, Smucker's ads, or Skippy ads?
I mean, I didn't really know too much about, unfortunately.
Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this.
Skippy.
Fonzie's grandma called him Skippy, because you can spread him on just about anything, right, Grandma? Give me a category. For your viewing pleasure, Ricky, you've got some splaining to do. I'll give you 4,000 clams for
like
this
how
bad
they
boy. And
kinda
now, your
swapped it
question.
over.
Say Ricky Ricardo is looking for a cute cartoon mascot for the Club Babaloo. Based on the sidekick's name, which cartoon character's sidekick would be Ricky's best choice? Yogi Bear's sidekick, Secret Squirrel's sidekick, Quick Draw McGraw's sidekick, or Tennessee Tuxedo's sidekick?
Babaloo. I think that would be Boo Boo for one.
Let me show you what I would have picked. Quick Draw McGraw's sidekick, Babalooey, is actually named after the Desi Arnaz song Babaloo. And Quick Draw McGraw is named after Ally McGraw. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was going.
All right, I need a category.
Sure.
For your enjoyment, Carol Brady and her last crusade. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Oh no, Mike and Carol Brady's personalized towels are gone. Naturally, Carol is furious. Carol vows never to rest until she replaces the towels. Years later, she's arrested for breaking into an 80s sitcom family's home to steal the kids' Mike and Carol towels. Which 80s sitcom is it? Kate and Allie.
Growing Pains.
Those two kids on Growing Pains are also named Mike and Carol. This week on a very special episode of Growing Pains, Jason Seaver slaps Carol Brady silly. Aggravated assault or justice? You be the judge tonight. Throw me a category. Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. Here's the deal. If you see two words that go together, buzz in and you get $2,000. If you buzz in when they don't go together, you can say goodbye to $2,000. Here's the fun part.
Remember the clue.
The words only match if they fit this clue. It's Saturday night. Get out of the house. Now let's see what you can get out of this Jack Attack. Yeah.
Oh, it's clearly a church whitey. My brain just went, there you go. Saturday Night Live phrases. Never mind. Rosanna, Dana. Oh, no. It's Emily Latella. She's the one that gets all worked up. Happy Wayne. The Thespian. There you go. It's always something. Baba Wawa. Oh, it's Rosanna Dana. That's a ticket. Yeah, the liar guy. Mr. Bell. Emily Latella, that's clearly what that is now. I mean, could have been better, but still not bad.
Maniac, let's take a look at the final score. There it is. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself.
It's deja vu over
Get away
again.
from the computer, will you? Because...
You don't know. Nice work, people. Congratulate yourselves. We pulled off another one. Hey, Raul, can we go home or are we playing another one of these?
Hey, Raul here. If you want to play another game, all you have to do is let me know about it.
So I got 38.5 as the low point here. Anyway. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below and spread that word. This is Tickets Place Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, yep, I think